Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Scott Parazynski, the CEO and founder of Fluidity Technologies. Thanks for joining us, Scott.
Great to be with you. Now, this is a very exciting time for our company. We actually will be shipping our first product.
And I guess you're holding it in your hand. What do you do?
I build a really intuitive way to precisely pilot a drone through the sky. And the same technology actually one day could actually power and control surgical robots or computer games or virtual and augmented reality tools. So this is a really powerful way to intuitively move through three-dimensional space.
Well, describe this for us,
We have
for the folks.
A very fancy joystick actually that allows us to control up to 6 degrees of motion in a single hand. So that means X, Y, Z or position, and then pitch, yaw, and roll. So the attitude of any point in the sky. So in our case, for our first product, which is called the FT Aviator, we're flying a drone, and in this case, the DJI fleet of drones, which is about 70 to 80% of the world market, we can actually command with our FT Aviator here. So we have a really unique way to pilot the drone, and then we have built-in situational awareness cues that visually and through the touch, the tactile feedback give us a sense of when we're inputting a command and when we're not, which is really important for precision of flight. And then finally, we have really unique ways to control the camera assets on the drone without having to dive multiple layers deep into an application. So on the fly, you can really adjust your drone to get the best shot possible.
On the fly, I got that.
Yep, that's right, that's right.
Well, tell us how this happened. Why you developed this?
Well, I'm a physician by training and an astronaut.
Okay.
A physician and astronaut by profession as well. I spent 17 years at NASA as an astronaut. I flew on 5 space shuttle missions and was able to fly different aircraft, spacecraft, robotic arms, virtual reality simulations, and recognized that there was a need to have a greater greater precision in movement through space. And after a lot of thought, came up with a way to do it with a single hand.
Very, very interesting. So your experience as an astronaut and has led you to this?
Absolutely. So my background as a physician astronaut really led me down the path to develop this technology.
Very cool. And you're on the market with it now, or coming to market?
We are on the market now. We're in pre-sales until Monday, and then we actually begin our first shipments.
Pricing?
Pricing is, MSRP will be $449.
And tell us what the advantages are to using this. Obviously, people use their phones and sometimes the controllers that come with the drones.
The FT Aviator reduces the cognitive workload or the pilot workload so that you can really focus on what you're out there to do, which is to get really great video or really great imagery. And with the current 2-stick controller that you've probably seen, like an Xbox controller, these things have been around since the late 1930s. The very first radio-controlled aircraft looked not much dissimilar to what's in the market today. We've completely rethought that platform and made it such that flight almost becomes a subconscious act. My thumb tip becomes the virtual nose of the drone. Anything that I do with my thumb tip, the drone will follow. And so I can use my other hand then to control the camera and get that perfect shot.
Terrific. For more info, where do we go?
Please follow us on our YouTube channel, Fluidity Technology, and fluidity.tech is our website.
Fluidity.tech. Scott Parazynski, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you so much. Great to be with you.
Now this. Innovation. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, and I've been covering consumer technology for a long time, and it takes a lot to impress me. That's why I'm excited to tell you about the latest way to enjoy cooking in the great outdoors from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. What if you could harness the sun to cook your meals anywhere you go, day or night? The GoSun Fusion arrives this summer using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage, and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, You really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co and use the code TEXTINATION to save 10%. That's gosun.co.